these two bottom buses. One says high senior, the other one says low cut. Did we check our levels?
No.
I'm not sure if they were out or
They
in.
were already out, I think.
Are you sure they were out? I can't recall.
and the Freeport Yellowjackets take the field. Welcome everyone to the High Top Sports broadcast here of the Freeport Yellowjackets hosting the Imani Christian Academy Saints. We've got an excellent matchup tonight. I'm Bob Booterbaugh, making your call. Alongside me is my son, Jackson Booterbaugh. Both of us Freeport graduates, both of us former Freeport football players ourselves. I'm excited to be in the booth with you tonight, Jackson.
Of course, Bob, and I'm excited as well.
You can call me Dad. It's fine.
You know.
Well, I'm thrilled here to be, making the call with you tonight. This is not only a fun thing for Jackson and I to be the first father-son duo on the High Top Sports Network broadcast, but we're also in for an absolutely tremendous night of football between Imani Christian Academy here and the Freeport Yellowjackets. We, as you can see, the Yellowjacket captains are getting ready to take the field. We've got Sean Salinger, Salvatore Coppola, Matt Wallish, Sam Austin, and is that Hunter Lang there, number 76 on the end? Yep, those are your Freeport captains. In the background, you're going to see the Imani Christian Academy Saints taking the sideline, getting their captains ready as well. And Jackson, Imani Christian Academy comes in at 9-0 on the season. The Yellowjackets have a 5-game winning streak themselves, scoring 195 points in that 5-game stretch. The Imani Christian Academy Saints right now, though, have been on a roll all season as they come in 9-0. They've scored 406 points on the season, only giving up 78. So we're going to see both a great offense and a great defense in here from the Saints. What do you think the Yellowjackets need to do in order to put some points on the board against this tough defense tonight?
I think it's more about just bringing in what they've had the last few weeks. Just the last 3 weeks coming out hard and coming out strong, bringing the heat, and they've really showed a new team compared to what they've shown in the previous weeks. And I think if they keep that up this week, bring out a lot of that fast offense and that no huddle that they bring out, kind of wearing down a lot of the teams they played previously. If they can bring that out the way they've done the last few weeks, I think they really can have a chance here in this game today.
Well, they're going to need to see a big game, obviously, from their field general, Drew Ross, at quarterback. You know, Amos Glenn has been the star, 14 touchdowns on the season so far. He had 6 in one game here on this field, so it should be an exciting matchup in that regard. I'm excited to see what these Yellowjacket wide receivers can do against this Imani Christian defense as well. The Jackets have had some long plays from their passing game over the last several weeks. We've seen Danny King, we've seen Madden Wisniewski, we've seen Owen Niestein, all of them, Sean Salinger with big catches down the seam. So not only are the Yellowjackets, I think, on offense going to need to stretch the field with their passing game, but that's what's going to have to open up the holes for their star running back, Amos Glenn. This is going to be a different defense than they've faced in past weeks. Imani Christian with a lot more speed, a lot more athleticism, led by Penn State commit Deshaun Burnett. Should be an exciting opportunity for the Freeport Yellowjacket faithful to get to see some players that may be playing for teams that they root for on Saturdays. Deshaun is commit right now to Penn State, and really Imani has a lot of Division I athletes on their team. But the Yellowjackets aren't going to make it easy for them by any stretch of the imagination, I'm sure.
No, they won't. And I think another big player that we're going to have to look out for to possibly give this Freeport team a chance is Sean Salinger on defense, coming in with the tackle lead on this team and bringing in about 11 tackles a game. I think if he can keep that up against this strong, fast Imani Christian offense.
Well, he's certainly been a leader in the middle of that defense along with Dawson Gaylock. Those two middle linebackers are going to need to be active tonight. We see a great running game from Jenkins of the Saints. Their quarterback, Stephen Van Dever, also a dual threat quarterback, both passing the football and rushing the football, 20 passing touchdowns on the season. But let's take a look at the field here as we've got Judah Thompson kicking it deep. Ball's going to land at about the 20-yard line and be taken by the Saints. Up across the 30-yard line, still fighting for yardage, is number 1, Gabe Jenkins. Jenkins is going to be ridden out of bounds by the Yellowjackets. Right around the 35, no, make that the 40-yard line, very close to the 40-yard line. Ball will be spotted there at the 40, where the Saints are going to take over on their opening drive.
Yeah, you saw Kason Barker get a hand on him first and slow him down a little bit on that kick return, and then Dawson Galot finally filling in and slowing him down for the rest of the defense.
Well, Gabe Jenkins certainly showing some of his speed and athleticism right out of the gate, taking that ball from right around the 20-yard line and getting it out to the 39, about a 19-yard gain on the return for the Saints. And we're going to need to stop that guy in the backfield, as you see Jenkins lined up in the backfield next to Van Dever in the shotgun formation. 3 wide receiver set, and Van Dever has a little bit of trouble with the snap. He falls on the football quickly before he's tackled or touched by
Camden Schlegel to get to him first.
Yeah, Camden Schlegel in there to get the be credited with the quarterback sack. Ball's going to be back at the 30-yard line for the Saints, as it's going to be 2nd down and 19. Certainly not what the Saints wanted to start this game. Quarterback has a little bit of trouble with the shotgun snap, and he's back in that shotgun formation. He's got Jenkins to his right as the running back shifts around, 2 wide receivers to his right as well, and he throws out quickly to the slot receiver. And he's going to get about a 15-yard pickup before he's tackled by a host of Jacket defenders there. Was that number 7?
I believe that was
Darius
number 7.
Clark? I do believe that was number 7, Darius Clark, for the Saints on the pickup. 3rd down and 5. Ball's going to be spotted at about the 44-yard line. Might be 3rd down and 6. No, 3rd down and 5. Maybe a long 5. Jacket defense certainly wanting to get a stop here, as we see the quarterback Van Dever in the shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to his left, but he goes back to the opposite side. Tries to hit Darius Clark again. Good coverage by the Jackets on the play.
Yeah, great breakup by Drew Ross there. I mean, you can see he's a bit excited about it, bringing them down to 4th down. And a lot of pressure. I mean, he had to get the ball out quick. A lot of pressure by that Jackets defensive line. All of them, actually, just getting through really quickly and bringing that pressure that they like to see.
Absolutely. That's going to bring out the punt formation for the Saints here, 4th down and 5. Jacket defense appears to be set for the return, also keeping an eye out for any kind of fake. High snap, ball's away. It's going to drop at about the 30-yard line and be taken by the Jackets at the 25, roughly. Slick turf there tonight, and it looks like Amos Glenn is wearing maybe number 26 tonight. I don't see 33 out there on the field. It looks like Amos Glenn has the 2-6 on tonight in the blue home uniforms. So Glenn with a little bit of trouble on the turf there. Ball's going to be spotted at the 28, maybe 29-yard line. 1st down and 10. Drew Ross in the shotgun formation. He's got Amos Glenn to his right. He hands off to the running back, and he's going to pick up a quick yard and be brought down on the play. Looks like number 10, William Gorman, on the tackle for the Saints. Second down and about 8 to go there for the Yellowjackets on their opening possession. Drew Ross getting the signal in. He'll take this snap in the shotgun formation. Right now he's got Glenn to his right. Salinger at the end of the formation. End of the line on the formation is the tight end. Out wide is Wisniewski. We've got a motion in Neaston across the formation to Wisniewski's side, but Drew Ross is going to keep the option play. And he's going to be ridden down by number 56 on the Saints, Devon Johnson. Johnson, a 6'2", 255-pound defensive lineman there. A lot of size on Imani Christian. As you go down the roster, looking over both the offense and the defense, we've got a lot of big kids. They're tall, they're big, they're fast. Drew Ross in the shotgun formation on the 3rd down and 9 play. He motions Salinger across the formation. And we've got whistles, and Drew Ross is hit well after the whistle. No flags. It looks like there is going to be a flag thrown on the play.
Yeah, much needed flag.
Yeah,
that was a very late hit, and
well after the whistle. I'm assuming this is going to be of the personal foul variety, as the early indication just from the penalty that we saw with our own eyes. I'm assuming we're going to have. We've got a false start and a personal foul being called. The personal foul will be awarded. It will be a 15-yard penalty. And that will move the sticks here. We will have a 1st down and 10 for the Yellowjackets. Bit of a confusing signal maybe coming in from the official there. I did see a false start signal against the Yellowjackets, and then a personal foul being assessed after the play. So I do believe that 5-yard penalty was awarded, and then a 15 on top of that. So after that's all straightened out, we've got Drew Ross in the shotgun. He's got a sidecar in Glenn to his left. He takes the handoff and breaks right. Not a lot of room to run, though. Ridden down quickly after about a yard pickup. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Yellowjackets.
Brought down by Dewan Greghead. I mean, those are some of those tackles that Amos Glenn usually finds himself getting out of. And here today, with this athletic ability, he hasn't been able to figure it out.
Well, still on the opening drive here, but we've got a completion out to Wisniewski. Wisniewski's going to pick up about 3 on that quick hitch to the sideline. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Yellowjackets after the 3-yard pickup by Wisniewski. Yellowjackets still going no huddle. Ross in the shotgun. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right, but he hands off to the running back, Glenn, who's ridden down behind the line. It's going to be a tackle for a loss there for the Saints. Bringing up a 4th down and the punting unit. Judah Thompson will trot onto the field for the Yellowjackets. Both of these defenses have been strong over the Yellowjackets' 5-game winning streak, as well as Imani Christian all season, only 78 points given up all year. We expect to see some sparks at some point and some big plays being made, but so far, the tail of the tape is the defenses, both forcing a punt. And that one comes off the side of Judah Thompson's foot, and it looks like it's going to go out right just inside Imani Christian territory. Ball's going to be spotted at the 48. Thompson not happy with himself after that punt. Looks like it came off the side of the foot for Judah Thompson.
Yeah, not a great outcome. That's not what Freeport wants to see after having that 3 and out, hitting the 4th down territory. And
it's a tougher job than you think. I mean, I can't kick a ball across my yard. Judah Thompson normally bombs them down the field. That one appeared to come off the side of the foot for Thompson, so, tough. It's a tough gig. Not one that I ever wanted to try. Handoff for the Saints. Tackle made downfield by Danny King. Gabe Jenkins, the seas parted for him. He found the hole and just took off. He amassed 189 yards and 3 touchdowns in last week's win for the Saints. It appears he's picking right back up where he left off. Handoff goes again to Jenkins, and he finds some room on the outside, breaking to the left. Danny King there to chase him out of bounds, but not before what appears to be another 1st down for the Saints. Might be 9 yards, maybe 9.5 there. They are moving the chains. I see the FAR official waving the chain gang there to move, and Imani Christian back in formation, shotgun, sidecar to his right. Quick pass out to the boundary. Looks like, again, number 7. A little bit of question in my voice there. That's Darius Clark, number 7, with the pickup for Imani Christian. 2nd down and about 7 after a 3-yard gain. Shotgun formation with a bit of a pistol formation, maybe offset pistol. Handoff is taken by number 5, Stephen Van Dever.
Yeah, hit and brought down. You can see Wade Patoshnak and the rest of the defensive line excited about that one, finally finding the groove that they've been looking for after being...
Might have gone a little cross-eyed on it. I actually think the ball carrier on that play was Anthony Portis, rather. The handoff went to Portis on the play from the quarterback, Van Dever. Van Dever in the shotgun, passes out again. This time to number 8, DeJuan Craighead. But broken up by the Yellowjackets. The quick slant pass, not there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 7. Imani Christian, I do not see a kicker coming onto the field, Jackson. It looks like Imani Christian's going to be going for it here deep inside Jacket territory. In fact, we're into the Steffi Country Catering red zone. We've got a quick moving first quarter, but we're excited to announce that sponsor, Steffi Country Catering. Van Dever's going to keep it himself, and he breaks up the middle. Ball's on the ground, and that's going to be recovered in the end zone by the Yellowjackets. That's going to be a touchback and a Jacket football.
That's what they like to see. They brought that Cameron Makey, bringing the pressure there, making him shuffle out, and then him trying to find the room, and he really did. I mean, he found the first down, and he was just looking for a little bit more. He wanted that 6, and instead of getting 6, he turned the ball over. And unfortunate for Imani Christian, but something that Freeport's definitely going to need to bring that momentum.
Big play for the Yellowjackets. Yes, absolutely, Jackson. Huge play.
I think that's a big part about this game, especially with a big diversity in Imani being so good, coming in 9-0, is going to be a big momentum game. And Freeport can keep that up. It might have a chance here.
We're going to call that the Steffi Country Catering turnover of the game. Most appropriate for our catering sponsor to name it the turnover. There's an incomplete pass there to Owen Neaston. Slot receiver had the ball broken up on the play.
Quick
hit. Be 2nd down and 10 here for the Yellowjackets. Drew Ross in the shotgun formation. He hands off to the running back, Glenn. Amos Glenn tackled after a short gain. Ball taken on the outside to the left, off tackle.
So far in this game, Imani's been very good at watching Amos. I mean, they think they know. He's leading in rushing for their team, coming in at 118 yards a game throughout this season, and has had a few big games, as we spoke earlier on the 6-touchdown game, about 200-some yards in that game. And
240-plus yards, if I recall correctly. Amos now shuffles out, and we've got a 3-wide receiver formation to the right. But we've got one of the Imani Christian defensive linemen jumped early there. And we're going to turn what was a 3rd down and long into a very 3rd down and manageable. 3rd down and 3 here. Ball spotted at about the 27-yard line. Ross getting him with the hard count on that. Ross in the shotgun formation. He's got Glenn to his left. Wisniewski lined up, single wide receiver set to the right. Glenn takes it up the middle and picks up the 1st down. Probably about a 4-yard gain, 4-yard pickup for Amos Glenn. Getting between the tackles there.
Yeah, finally picking up those yards he needed on especially an important run. A 3rd and, as you said, manageable. Brought down by DeJuan Craighead for another tackle for him.
This Imani Christian defense certainly flies around. The Jackets are testing the waters. We've seen runs to the left off tackle, to the right off tackle. We've seen Glenn up the middle, as we do again here. and he picks up a gain of about 2 yards on the play. He's up over the 35-yard line as he's tackled. Ball's going to be spotted actually pretty close to the 36-yard line, which would make that a 3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7 for the Yellowjackets. We see a lot of two-way players here for the Saints as well. The running back quarterback combo are our safeties in the game for the Saints, as we see Salinger motion across the formation. Drew Ross takes a shot down the middle of the field to Owen Neaston, broken up by the aforementioned Jenkins. We've seen him at running back in this game. Now we see him breaking up a pass intended for Owen Neaston over the middle.
Yeah, it's hard for Freeport, especially so far on offense. I mean, they're getting, every time they run, they're getting the whole team on them. They're watching Amos with a Hawkeye, and then on the passing game, they can't really get much going. So not yet. But we said early in the game it was going to take the passing game to open up those running lanes, Jackson, and I think we both agreed on that. And it's nice to see that Jacket offense taking those shots. Amos Glenn in a screen out here to the right. He picks up very close to the 1st down yardage. I do see the official signaling for a 1st down here, so we are going to move the sticks. Amos Glenn, a beautiful, well-designed play there by the Yellow Jacket offense. Little bubble screen to the wide receiver out to the right. Wisniewski out in front blocking the big wide receiver. We see Wisniewski and Owen Neaston in a 2 wide receiver set to the right. Handoff, ball fumbled, jumped on very quickly. That quarterback running back exchange between Ross and Glenn on the option there seemed to have a little bit of troubles, but Ross quickly on top of the football. There will be about a 3-yard loss, so it'll bring up a 2nd down and 13 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball will be spotted at the 40-yard line. We've got a 3 wide receiver set to the left. Amos Glenn in the sidecar to Ross's left. Madden Wisniewski on an island against the corner on the opposite side. And Ross rolls out to the 3 wide receiver side. Nobody there. And he fires a ball out to his right. But there was absolutely nobody home on the play, and the officials are gathering. We might see a flag for, and we do see a flag for intentional grounding being called against Drew Ross. Did you think he was outside the tackle box there, Jackson? It's hard to tell. I mean, he was getting chased out, and he was definitely close. I don't think it's a terrible call, with especially how far away that ball was from any receiver that was on the field. But it's also another point where there wasn't any receivers open. He didn't have any options to get rid of the ball even if he wanted to, and there was nowhere for him to run. So that was the best option that he could have taken at that point.
Yeah, getting rid of the football is certainly good, but you get that loss of possession and also penalty yardage on top of the would-be sack. It's a difficult penalty to back up on top, as the Jackets now in a 3rd down and 27 situation. Ross with a throwback to Glenn, takes the ball to the right, and he's ridden out of bounds hard by number 7, Darius Clark. Clark with a tough tackle there on Amos Glenn. A well-designed play, Jackson. I like the kind of the roundabout type screen that they ran there. A little bit of a swing pass, or maybe a fake to your left and then screen pass back right. Either way, it was brought down by the Saints well behind the sticks. So this 4th down will be a punt from Coppola on the punt there. Tackle made quickly by Neaston.
That was a quick run down. The second he got that ball, Neaston was down there and ready to get that tackle, followed by, I believe that was number 50. Was that number 52?
For the Yellowjackets, that might be Menke, number 52.
I believe he was the second one to get there.
Yeah, Cameron Menke also in on the tackle. Good call there.
regardless, Gabe Jenkins had nowhere to go.
Yeah, Jenkins with not much running room on that play. First down and 10 for the Saints. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line in the Saints territory. They come out again in the shotgun formation with an offset pistol and Jenkins to his right. Two wide receivers on either side of the formation, and he's going to test the waters out to Darius Clark. Tight coverage on the play by Drew.
Hi everyone. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA.
Steve-O. Guys, that's right. It's $5 sushi Wednesday.
Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound.
Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser.
The meat keeps on rolling. The hair is sprankled.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday. $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come on and help me hashtag save meat. And we're pumped up because we are less than 24 hours away from Camp Out for Community tomorrow. Like and share, like and share. So like and share, like and share. Help spread the word. Just make sure you like and share. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Bye.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-10 1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-cairo.com.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today. Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today. Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back and finally live. I hope the broadcast is going out okay. We're going to check on technical difficulties. We've got a score, Freeport 0, Imani Christian Academy Saints 22. I'll recap the scoring for you here. Apologies again for the technical difficulties. We had some internet issues, both with, I think, possibly the computer as well as the source of the internet that we initially had, but we're on to a hot spot. We've got some airwaves or computer waves coming through. I don't know how it works. To me, it's all Mike TV getting shrunk up and thrown up into the sky in Willy Wonka, so I can't explain to you how Jackson and Peyton and some big thanks to Mr. Walters as well as Mr. Stuyvesant, our principal and athletic director, for coming up and trying to get us back and rolling for you tonight. Imani Christian Academy started their scoring off but with an 82-yard touchdown from running back Gabe Jenkins. Jenkins with just an absolute burst up the middle. The season pass of probably about 40-45 yards. They were in jacket territory when they hit that long pass down the right sideline, and after the broken tackle by Deshaun Burnett, he went into the end zone for 6. Later in the game, we saw pressure on quarterback Drew Ross. He was chased from the pocket, looked to get away from some pressure, and threw the ball out to his right to a receiver at the sidelines. Unfortunately for the Jackets, that route was jumped, I believe, by number 7, if I'm correct on that, Darius Clark. I believe Clark was the one who undercut the route, took it into the end zone for a third touchdown for Imani Christian Academy. Imani Christian did miss the 2-point conversion on their first touchdown attempt, but were able to successfully put Jenkins on running plays into the end zone for the other 2 conversions, which is what brings us to the score right now of 22-0. Imani Christian Academy out in front of your Freeport Yellowjackets here as we start the third quarter. You know, Jackson, Imani Christian Academy came in on an absolute tear, undefeated on the season, 9-0. They've scored 406 points and given up only 78. I know we've said that early in the broadcast, but quite frankly, I don't think anybody who started with us on the broadcast, Jackson, is probably still with us.
Most likely not.
Most likely not. We're probably talking only now to Andy Ross, Drew Ross's father, of the Yellowjackets quarterback there, and I know Andy will be eager to take a look at as he watches back film, probably as much as his quarterback son does. He'll be watching the broadcast late into the night on the replay. We thank anyone who did stick with us, and those of you who are watching at any time a High Top Sports Network broadcast. Apologies again. You know, sometimes with these with a broadcast like this, you've got internet issues. Jackson is keeping on top of frame rates and speed of the internet now, and he's, like I said, he's turning Mike TV into TV for all of you, getting an opportunity to watch some Jacket football here in the second half. Let's hope we can mount a comeback as we're down 22-0 as we start the third quarter, but the Jacket offense saw their struggles. They also saw some successful plays in that second half. We had a dump off to Amos Glenn on a bit of a, I don't want to say broken play, but Drew Ross chased from the pocket, dumping the ball off to his friend and running back Amos Glenn, who picked up big yardage on a play. Not able to get into the end zone were the Jackets, but also picking up about 20 yards on a play early in that, or late in the first half. Danny King on a pass from Drew Ross. King was fighting defenders. He was actually carrying probably 2, maybe 3 Imani Christian Academy players as he just picked up the first down and turned a 10-yard catch into a 20-yard gain by carrying Imani Christian Saint defenders, and it took, you know, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 to bring him down on that play. A lot of cheers from this crowd, which is a decent-sized crowd here for senior night. A lot of seniors for the Yellowjackets, both on the football team, the cheerleading squad, the band. We're going to have to fill a lot of big shoes here from this junior class upcoming next, and certainly for us. I know you're there in the chat. I know that you can hear us potentially. We'll see if we can get back up and live for everyone.
Yeah, apologies again. Trying our hardest to get it up for you guys. Working nail and
Jackson,
tooth
if I
here.
see this buffering here on this, that means nobody's hearing us right now, right?
That's my Wi-Fi. That's my internet. We're up. I think we're up.
So if we are live,
up.
if we've got a whopping 14 folks watching still, let's hope those numbers rise as we return to action here. We have not missed any scores. We've not missed any scores yet, but it looks like we've got a Van Dever breaking free, crossed the 40-yard line, picking up the first down. Cornerback Madden Wisniewski not happy with that at all. Certainly a frustrating night for some of these Jackets out here, as we've got such an athletic and mobile quarterback in Steven Van Dever, and Jenkins, the running back, has just been unbelievably impressive. As I mentioned, an 82-yard touchdown score in the first half of this game. Takes the handoff now, breaks around the left side, picking up about 3, maybe 4 on the play.
Great stiff arm on Sean Selinger there, trying to get his arms around him, but just falls right short.
That will be a 3-yard pickup and brings up a 2nd down and 7 for the Yellowjackets. Ball's going to be spotted here at the 42-yard line, rather, of the Saints, as they try to drive into Jacket territory here in the second half. It's going to be a fake there by Van Dever, but he goes down. Cannot get away from Schlegel coming around the edge. He had pressure by, I believe, Pega as well on the play, but...
Yeah, Bryson Pega, young player, sophomore, 5'10", 145. Younger brother of Brady Pega, former Freeport football lineman, great player, but very opposite to Bryson Pega. Bryson brings the speed, and that's where he showed there, just coming around the edge and bringing initial pressure to the quarterback and letting Schlegel kind of finish it off.
Certainly got Van Dever off of his spot, and Schlegel able to finish up and wrap up, get the sack. We find Van Dever in the shotgun formation, a bad snap, but he picks it up, throws a backward pass, and that's going to be gathered. That'll be gathered up by the Yellowjackets, but out of bounds. Ball's going to be spotted back at the 21-yard line, so just a huge loss on the play by Imani Christian. The Saints are going to be 4th down and about, oh gosh, I don't know if I'm going to have to take my shoes off, Jackson, to count that many.
Got about 38 yards there.
Yeah, it's going to be a 4th down and 28 yards.
Just like the previous play, that was again Bryson Pega, and you saw Wade Patoshnak back there as well, bringing the pressure. What caused that massive loss?
Punt here by the Saints, end over end punt, allowed to drop. Amos Glenn falls on the ball quickly. Could have been disastrous, but Glenn covers up that football, protecting it.
Yeah, let's scare the audience there. Yeah, the lady scream out.
No return on the play. Yeah, I certainly heard. I heard her yell out from the crowd there. Somebody's certainly excited about that. Wanted to make sure that that ball didn't get lost. And we've got Ross in the shotgun formation, hands off to Glenn. Glenn's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, that 2 yards didn't feel too good for him, getting wrapped around the neck. 2 different guys. It looks like
Cole Troutman coming up slow out of the pile there.
Yeah, Troutman definitely an effective player on them, especially on defense, coming in with 5 sacks, I believe, on the season, and kind of making them give
really
them a
strong
chance.
two-way player for these Yellowjackets. And that pass is blown up. Quick pass out to the boundary to Madden Wisniewski, read perfectly by the Saints.
Tackled by junior Anthony Portis. Excited about that one after throwing down Madden.
That's going to be a loss on the play for the Yellowjackets. Brings up a 3rd and 13. Ball at the 45-yard line. Ross in the shotgun formation motions the running back out to his left. We got 3 wide receiver set to the left, but whistles before the snap. That's going to be a false start on the Yellowjackets. That's going to turn this 3rd down and 11 into a 3rd down and 16. Going to dig deep into the bag of tricks there for the Yellowjackets. They're going to need something. I like Jackson. They've run a lot of successful passes to Sean Salinger down the seam. Seems to be something that opens up for them probably once a game. This is where I'd like to see that play down to Sean. Let him get the ball at about the 15-yard mark. And right now we've got Drew Ross just being absolutely chased all over the field. Number 7, Darius Clark, along with Anthony Portis, giving the pressure to Ross on that play.
You saw Sean Sellinger on that route you're talking about. He did the little out route. Doesn't look too happy on the sideline. Not really getting the result he wants, especially late in the game, kind of needing these scores here. Sean really does find the open space in the middle of the field off the seam, really anything with that physicality that he has. And it hasn't been used as much this game as it has been in previous games.
With the punt. Yeah, I totally agree. It's something that's been successful for them, probably once a game during this 5-game winning streak, seeing Sean Salinger streak down the seam and take a nice 10, 15, 20, even some touchdowns we've seen scored on that. Hopefully maybe that is a route that will open up for them later in the game. Imani Christian's going to take over here at the 33-yard line is where they'll start first down and 10 here. We're in the third quarter with 4 minutes, 14 seconds to go.
See if we can get that same physicality we were saying on defense last possession, if we can get that speed off the line of Bryson Pega once again.
Yeah, those outside linebackers seem to dominate that last series for the Yellowjackets. We see a pass down the middle, falls incomplete, intended for number 14, Robert Torres Johnson, junior wide receiver here for the Saints. But that Stephen Van Dever pass falls incomplete, a bit of an overthrown pass on that play. Van Dever, his wide receiver, had a step on the play. Robert Torres Johnson. Van Dever again in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his right, 2 wide receivers on either side. Pega with some quick pressure. They're going to run that middle wide receiver screen, and that's to Deshaun Burnett, and nobody's going to catch Deshaun Burnett. He takes that middle wide receiver screen across the field to the far sideline, and it's just too difficult of a task to bring him down. Deshaun comes in at 6'4", 230 pounds, listed on the roster here, and he's every bit of that in person. Certainly a great weapon for these Saints, and that puts the Saints up 28-0 with the conversion pending.
Yeah, being a former football player myself, I do know how difficult it would be to take down a steamroller, 6'4" monster running down the field at you. And it's not an easy task, especially when you're running it all by yourself.
There's a whistle before the kick, but Darius Clark drills it. That won't count. We see a flag on the play. Looks like too many men on the field for the Saints. They've got 12 men on the field. That's going to back up this extra point attempt by Darius Clark. We'll see if that changes anything for the coaching staff of the Saints. Looks like they're going to keep Clark out there to kick this extra point. This will be the first extra point attempt for the Saints out of the 4 touchdowns they've scored thus far in the game. And that one's going to be no good. Oh, no, wait a minute. That was good. Inside the upright. It looked like it had, from my vantage point, looked like it was outside, but ball crossing inside the goalpost. Had a lot of height on it. Might have been why I misjudged, but that extra point is good. It's going to be a score of 29-0 here. 3 minutes, 53 seconds to go in the third quarter. And let's hear from one of our wonderful High Top Sports sponsors, Steffi's Country Catering.
Scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
And we're back. We always want to thank our sponsors. In particular, let's give a plug here. I know we're not going to have an opportunity And not going to put that listening audience that's sticking with us through a bunch of live commercials, but I do want to give a shout out to a few of our great sponsors. Body Revolution down in Freeport. They're a full service athletic facility and with trainers, lots of state-of-the-art equipment, great place to work out. I can recommend it highly myself. Jackets take this kickoff and are going to be out at about the 37-yard line is where they'll take over. First down and 10 to start this drive following Imani Christian's touchdown. Second on the night for Deshaun Burnett, the Penn State commit. Jackets looking to see if they can get a sustained drive here. We've seen a good offensive play here and there tonight. It's just been the consistency on offense that has been the trouble against this just absolutely suffocating Imani Christian defense. Drew Ross drops back, looking for some open wide receivers, and he finds Owen Neesteen next to the sideline there. Able to avoid a negative play, a lot of pressure on Ross on that play, but avoids it and was able to at least get back to the line of scrimmage and give Neesteen an opportunity. Unfortunately, he caught that ball with his knee down. Ross will be in the shotgun, running back to his right, 3 wide receivers to the left. He looks that way, but the pressure comes quickly, and Drew Ross will be brought down on the play. Tackle by Imani Christian, number 58, Markeer Starks, a junior, stands at 6'1", 205 pounds.
I believe that was led up on the left side of the line, and I'm not sure if it was Sam Austin or not, but you saw he was a little bit upset with that lock there, and letting the pocket collapse like that isn't a great feeling for any offensive lineman.
Well, Starks comes from that nose tackle or D tackle position, and Drew Ross with a quick handoff to Amos Glenn. Glenn's going to pick up almost 10 on the play, but it's going to bring up a 4th down for the Yellowjackets. We're getting into that stage of the game where you would fully expect the Yellowjackets to go for it on a few 4th downs, but here deep in their own territory at a 4th down and 8, we are going to see Coppola come out for another punt this evening. He has been certainly busy taking over punting duties this evening from Judah Thompson. A big punt from Coppola, but whistles were blown before the kick. I think we're going to have a false start on the Yellowjackets. That's going to back Coppola up for his next attempt.
I mean, even backing him up for a kicker.
Actually, we've got an offside on the defense, so that's going to move him up a little bit. Continue. Sorry about that, Jackson.
For a kicker coming in mid-game, just trying to fill a role, but I mean, if you count that punt, that was about a 45-yard punt, and get some airtime on it too. And for high school football, that's a great punt to come in for.
Let's see if he can do that again here on a 4th down and 3. That would be excellent to see that happen again, but it looks like Coppola is coming off the field. Jackets are running the offense on. Play clock under 7. We've got Ross in the shotgun. I think we're going to see a timeout, though, by the Yellowjackets, and we're going to see a punt attempt is my guess after that. They may want to think about it, but again, deep here in their own territory, I believe that the Jackets were just trying to draw them off sides at that point. And we're back after the commercial break for Bird's Foot Golf Club. If you've ever gotten a chance to play one of the most beautiful courses here in southwestern Pennsylvania, nestled here in Freeport, I know the courses are still open. We're getting a bit of a late summer warm days here, so get yourself out to Bird's Foot as Drew Ross throws to the 3 wide receiver side. He's got Owen Niestein wide open. He's sprinting down the sideline, tackled out of bounds by the face mask. That's going to be 15-yard penalty on top of the big gain there by Niestein. Well-designed pass play by the Yellowjackets.
Excuse my reaction there, but that was a very quick flag I saw from the ref. Do tell, like, that was a very rough face mask, very obvious.
Yeah, it was a very obvious grab. Drug him down by the face mask.
But for a young, smaller player, I mean, getting up that quick and just being excited about the run he just had, it's brings a little bit of momentum, a little bit of fire under him. So I'm hoping to see that come up.
Very nice gain there by Niestein. Let's tack the penalty on top of it, and it puts us into the Steffi Country Kitchen. I keep saying Country Kitchen. Country Catering Red Zone. The Steffi's Country Catering Red Zone. Drew Ross in the shotgun formation. He's got Amos Glenn to his right. Motions Niestein across the formation, but hands off to Glenn up the middle. Tackled quickly on the play there by what looks to be number 53 there that's Maurice Williams on the tackle for the Saints. Yellowjackets pick up 4 on the Glenn run. 2nd down and 6. Looking for that call in from the sidelines. He's still in the shotgun formation. No huddle here for the Jackets. Sidecar and Glenn to his right. He motions Salinger across the formation. Hands off to Glenn, and he finds a seam. Heading for the end zone. Tackled hard again down at about the 1-yard line. Another high tackle by the Saints there up around the face mask. I thought that might draw another flag. But just making sure they plant him into the ground.
You see the purpose of to that gain. I mean, it wasn't just Amos, but the wide receiver blocking on that run itself.
Salinger off the edge. Yeah, Salinger from the tight end position there. Really a nice seal block on the edge. And Drew Ross is going to keep it himself. Try the middle of the field. And that Imani Christian defense says no. Jarius Clark is along with Anthony Portis coming up to make the tackles. It's going to be a loss of 1. Jackets will be 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line, I believe. Yeah, ball spotted at the 2. That'll be a 1-yard loss on the 1st down run by Drew Ross. We hear some cheers from the crowd coming in. There is a flag on the ground here. I don't know for what. We're waiting for an official signal. Jackson, did you see what that flag might have been for?
I honestly don't know. I think it might be something on the Imani side of the ball.
Well, it is a penalty against Imani Christian. It could have been any number of dead ball penalties, but regardless, it's half the distance to the goal. Puts the Yellowjackets 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line here. Drew Ross tested the middle of the field himself on that 1st down play. Let's see what he does from the shotgun formation, sidecar right, and we get a quick pass out to Sean Salinger. And the senior tight end and linebacker, Sean Salinger, with a point on the board here. No goose egg for these Yellowjackets. Not if senior Sean Salinger has anything to say about it. We see Judah Thompson come in for the extra point. Little bump to the referee as he came onto the field there. Thompson with the attempt at the extra point, and that's going to be good. Drills it right down the middle.
Yeah, if Judah's on the field, it's not going to be a miss. I can tell you that. He's been perfect all season.
It'll take a quarter. It'll take a comeback for the ages if we want to see the Yellowjackets come out on top, but a score of 29-7, and we're going to hear from Sprankle's Neighborhood Market.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA.
T-Bone. Guys, that's right. It's $5 Sushi Wednesday.
Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound.
Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser.
The meat keeps on rolling here at Sprankle.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday. $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come on and help me #save on me. And we're pumped up because we are less than 24 hours away from Camp Out for Community tomorrow. Like and share, like and share. So like and share, like and share. Help spread the word. Just make sure.
And we're back for the kickoff following that Jacket touchdown. It's an onside kick, and it is recovered by Imani Christian. A little bit of a surprise onside kick there. Jacket comes out of the pile with the football, but Cameron Mankey does have the football. I believe I saw the signal that Imani Christian recovered, but there is some discussion by the officials at the middle of the field, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Saints. Jacket defense stays on the field. Little question there from anyone but myself here in the booth, I guess. Saints come back out here leading 29-7, 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Yellow Jacket defense looking to put a quick stop together and maybe get that Jacket offense one more opportunity before the end of the quarter. Jenkins with the handoff, and he is looking for a home run again, but tackled after about a 15, maybe 16-yard gain by Bryson Pega. Pega offering to help him up there. Jenkins not having any of that.
Sellinger just scored that touchdown, kind of on the move here, and went a little bit aggressive on the tackle there. A little bit too fast up and missed it. Not kind of pounding the ground. Not happy about it, but I think he's going to come back here and see what he can do now.
It was a nice touchdown-saving tackle there by Bryson Pega. A lot of speed coming back, from his outside linebacker position to make that tackle about 16, 17 yards downfield after the Jenkins pickup. That's going to be the end of the third quarter as we see the teams head to the sidelines. And let's hear a little bit from one of our sponsors, Olson Chiropractic.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA.
T-Bone. Guys, that's right. It's $5 Sushi Wednesday.
Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound.
Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser.
The meat keeps on rolling here at Sprankle.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday. $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come on and help me #save on me.
We're back with Imani Christian's first down play here to Deshaun Burnett. Burnett picking up the first down, or at least close to it there for the Saints. It's going to be a 2nd down and 1. 9-yard pickup on the quick pass to the big wide receiver tight end for the Saints. Steven Van Dever having a nice night at quarterback here for the Saints. 3 wide receivers set to the left. Running back to the right. Handoff's going to go to Burnett, and he is going to be a load to bring down. They do drive him out of bounds. Sean Salinger forces the running back out of bounds, but not after Burnett picks up a first down for the Saints.
Freeport really is going to need something special here to want to come back.
Well, they need a turnover, Jackson. That's they got to flip the field somehow. Imani Christian driving here. I'd like to see a turnover. That's what the doctor ordered right now. Handoff goes to the running back Jenkins up the middle, fighting for yardage. Stuff there after about a 4 to 5 yard pickup. I'm going to give it about a 5-yard gain on the play by the running back Jenkins. It'll be 2nd down and a long 5 for the Saints. And they just seem to be doing whatever they want on offense and defense tonight. I was really excited to see Sean Selinger with the touchdown here on senior night. A well-deserved, a very illustrious Freeport Yellowjacket career here. Quite a few touchdowns and even more tackles. The quarterback, Steven Van Dever, takes the ball down the right sideline and into the end zone for the Saints. Another Saints touchdown will put it 35-7 here with the clock at 10:49 in the 4th quarter. Van Dever, an impressive run there, Jackson. Just breaking tackles, showing off the speed. You know, he's got 20 passing touchdowns on the season, but his legs may be the most dangerous part of his game. He is such a dual threat quarterback there for the Saints.
Yeah, when he takes the option and he decides that he does want to take that run, he goes aggressive with it. He's shifty, and he can kind of throw someone out of their boots if he wants.
Darius Clark with the line drive extra point made. Clark with a few dance moves after the extra point. Saints certainly lots to cheer about and lots to be excited about on the Saints sideline. Coaching staff has the Saints kicking team out there doing some push-ups. I don't believe this is like a show of intimidation. I don't think that Imani Christian Academy coaching staff is very happy with the dancing and celebratory way the players came off the field after the extra point. So again, I don't think that's a show of intimidation. I think that's more of a disciplinary action taken right there, then and there on the field to address an Imani Christian team that was pretty excited about a score to put them up by 29 points here. So either way, good on the coaching staff there for addressing those players. Maybe holding the game up a little bit to do the push-ups isn't necessarily the most effective way to do it, but again, they're taking care of the problem. If they didn't like something, they addressed it right then and there. Quick squib kick by the Saints, fallen on by the Yellowjackets. I believe Wade Patoshnak was able to get on top of that football for the Yellowjackets. It hit one of the up men in the return team for for Freeport. So it was a live football when he dove on it there. I guess it'd be a live football on a kickoff regardless after 10 yards, but hit one of the up men for the Yellowjackets, and Wade Patoshnak able to get on top of that football. Yellowjackets will start with some very good field position here at the 36-yard line. Drew Ross gives the handoff to Amos Glenn, and he tests that right side. Tackled on the play by number 0, Marcus Williams. But not before Glenn is able to pick up about 4 on the play. That's going to be a 2nd down and 6, ball spotted here at the 40-yard line. Yellowjackets in a shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers in a bunch to the left. Running back to Ross's right. He throws it out there on a quick pass, but it is dropped by number 8, Danny King. Trying to set up maybe a wide receiver screen out there to the left, but if that spot is correct, they're going to call that a catch by Danny King. I guess that might have been a catch and then a quick fumble. Danny King able to get back on top of the football. If they're moving it backwards there. No, that was called an incomplete pass. Officials correcting their error. They're going to move it down back to a 3rd down and 6 after the drop by Danny King. I think maybe the officials thought that might have been, one official thought that was a backward pass. And so when Danny King fell on a live football, he marked it there. The other official came in, said no, incomplete. Handoff's going to go to Amos Glenn, dodging and breaking a couple of tackles. He's hit hard, but still moving forward, close to that 1st down yardage. If he got to that 46-yard line, that should be enough for a 1st down. We've got a signal, 1st down, Yellowjackets. That's the momentum that the Jackets were looking for, that they can build upon. A couple of good runs there by Amos Glenn. Pickups of 4 and 6 in that series for the running back. No huddle here still for the Yellowjackets. 3 wide receivers set to the left. We motion Glenn out to that direction. Drew Ross is going to keep, though, and get back to the line of scrimmage, fight his way back for no gain on the play. No sack for the Saints on that one. 2nd down and 10. Clock winds under 10 minutes. We're at 9:06 to play here in the 4th quarter. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line here for the 2nd down and 10 on the Yellowjackets. Continuing as they have throughout the night with the no-huddle offense. Ross in the shotgun formation. He's got Glenn to his right. 2 wide receivers to each side. And Ross is going to keep it himself, breaking down to the 50-yard line. Boy, those Saints defenders just keep coming with some ferocity, Jackson, putting shots every opportunity they can on Jacket ball carriers.
Yeah, I mean, they're coming to the ball hard. When they hit, they want to hit hard, and it's not good for the length of the game here for the Jackets.
Coming up from his strong safety position on that play was Marcus Williams to deliver quite a big hit on the quarterback Ross as he carried. Out of the shotgun, he's got Amos Glenn to his right, 2 wide receivers to each side. Takes that shotgun snap, and he's looking deep downfield, intended for Sean Salinger, but interception by the aforementioned safety, Marcus Williams. The heavy hitter shows he's got some hands as well as he intercepts the Ross pass down the near sideline. Salinger moving slowly after the play. Yellow Jacket offense looking for just any kind of signs of life, any spark that they can get, leaning on the back of senior Sean Salinger. He caught the touchdown pass earlier, unable to wrangle that one in, and the interception, tight coverage that Ross threw into, but looking to see if he could get his senior to make a play for him, and unfortunately the ball thrown short, Salinger unable to get to it. Imani Christian keeps. That's Steven Van Dever, the quarterback, who takes it around the right side and down the sideline again. Very similar run to his touchdown earlier. Picks up about 30, maybe 35 yards on the play. And Imani Christian is quickly into Jacket territory, leading the game 36-7. Under 8 minutes to play. We're at 7:45 with a stopped clock here in the fourth quarter. Ball is spotted at the 47-yard line. That's where this Saints drive will continue. Quarterback Van Dever in the shotgun. He's got Jenkins in the backfield with him. He's got that offset pistol formation with Jenkins to his left, 2 wide receivers to each side. He's going to make a quick pass out to Darius Clark. Clark with a short pickup on the play of about 3 yards.
Good hit there by Owen Neesteen, taking him down from behind. Unexpected from him, but short gain.
Unexpected in that the ball carrier didn't expect it. Not that the Jacket fans don't expect Neesteen to bring up a nice tackle, obviously.
Yes, that's what I meant.
We always expect Owen Neesteen to play tough out from his cornerback position. He shows grit as a wide receiver, but also as a defender here for the Yellowjackets. Saints in the shotgun formation with a long, deep running back, but they're going to run a bit of a kind of a reverse toss to the wide receiver there, Burnett. Burnett is just so hard to bring down. It's almost a challenge in itself to get him on the ground. He shows speed, athleticism, strength, and power. It's fairly easy to see why Penn State and the Nittany Lions showed interest in Deshaun Burnett. Shotgun formation for the quarterback Van Dever. High snap, quick throw out to Burnett. Picks up the first down, and then he's brought down by some Jacket tacklers. That ball came out, and it's going to be a Jacket football. Maybe the best thing to do isn't to try and get Burnett on the ground, but to get the ball out of his hands. Jackets are able to force a fumble from the...
Taken down by Cameron Mankey, and I believe that was either stripped by him or stripped by Dawson Gaylaw with the... he was also on the tackle. But either way, great position for Freeport. Coming down 5 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in this game.
We said that the Jackets were not going to be an easy out. I mean, anybody who saw maybe predictions before the game, it's not a surprise that Imani Christian may walk away tonight with a W. But we knew there'd be no quit in these Jacket players, and there really hasn't been. No Neesteen with a catch and shoved well out of bounds. Flag is going to come out, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the safety Marcus Williams. Williams with a hit well out of bounds.
It seems like a recurring theme here with the Imani Christian Saints. Out of bounds hits and a little bit of the harder hits that don't need to be.
Yeah, there has been some 15-yard penalties that they were unnecessary.
Unnecessary, yes. But these are still young kids, and they're still just trying
Absolutely.
to just kind of fight the best.
Why some of those penalties are called unnecessary roughness, right? It was deemed unnecessary.
Yeah. And especially for some of these Imani players, I mean, they're not just playing against the people that are on the field, but they're playing against some other people from other parts of the country for these positions that they're looking for. So they're trying to make these highlight tapes here, but every once in a while they go a little bit too far.
Quite a good recruiting class for these Imani Christian Saints, as we see Amos Glenn fighting for yardage there. Imani Christian quarterback Steven Van Dever gets up slowly from the pile. Seems to be all right. shaking off a bit of a maybe ankle or leg that got tangled up there while in on the tackle of Glenn. Ross motions the running back out to the left. We've got 3 wide receivers to that side. He looks back to his right, fires a ball out of bounds. It is caught, but not in bounds, not anywhere close to in bounds. Marcus Williams able to wrangle that ball in, but he caught it about as far out of bounds as he hit Owen Niestein earlier. That one will not count.
Pressure brought by Markier Starks Jr. for Imani.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Yellowjackets here in Imani Christian territory. This is going to be 4-down territory as we see the clock the clock stopped under 5 minutes. 4:55 here to play in the 4th quarter. Certainly 4-down territory for the Yellowjackets as they get into this part of the field. Ross takes the snap. We've got a quick reverse handoff to Sean Salinger, who fighting in his own right not to go down. The senior fights for the 1st down. The Yellowjackets coming with a very similar play to what we saw from Imani Christian in the previous series, a play that they ran to Burnett. Burnett has been fighting for yardage all night, and Sean Salinger makes his own name on this field tonight, or voice heard. I don't know exactly what you want to say by doing the exact same thing. Handoff goes to the running back, Pamebo. The underclassman running back getting an opportunity to take some snaps tonight, Braden Pamebo.
Pamebo would be kind of a special teams warrior on some of the other games that I've watched this season.
He's gotten some action in some of these big blowout wins as well that the Jackets have put together during this 5-game winning streak. We've seen Braden Pamebo, strong runner, certainly has some moves and some speed. Certainly what you look for in a running back. Salinger motions across the formation. Ross takes the snap and is immediately pressured, breaks away, finds a little bit of open running room, but can't hesitate like that when you're being chased on the backside by number 8, DeJuan Craighead. Craighead makes a nice tackle on the play. Thought there might be a little bit more running room for Ross there, but the hesitation, and he was caught down from behind by Craighead. Clock winds here, down close to 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, with the Yellowjackets driving deep into Imani Christian territory. Niestein motions across the formation. Ross finds his tight end, Sean Salinger. As we wind down under 3 minutes to go here, Jackson, it's going to be very difficult to pick a player of the game that is not on a team that scored 36 points tonight. It's difficult to find when you've got a 29-point deficit to find a player of the game. But as he walks off the field with a limp here to the sidelines, Sean Salinger has put together one heck of a night on senior night, scoring the touchdown, picking up big 1st downs, both on the ground as well as through the air here for the Yellowjackets. There's been no quit in the senior linebacker. He's chased these Imani Christian Saints all over the field from his linebacker position tonight. And I'm going to give my Body Revolution player of the game to Sean Salinger.
And I agree.
What say you there?
I agree. I think it
And we're back. I know we've had the difficulties all night. If you bore with us and stayed, we have got the stream back up and running right after another Jenkins touchdown tonight. He is the Imani Christian player of the game on their side of the football. Jenkins just an absolute monster. We'll see him at the collegiate level running for touchdowns on Saturdays, I'm sure. Just an excellent game here tonight. Complete game by the Imani Christian Academy Saints. Valiant effort by the Yellowjackets all around, and a difficult loss certainly to take. But these Jackets have already secured a playoff berth for this season. And we hope to improve on this, go back to the drawing board a little bit with the